The Narutoverse is one of the most powerful universes in shonen, and is full of amazing and broken abilities, from the Jinchuriki and Tailed Beast forms, to the overpowered dojutsus and different elemental attacks using the 5 chakra natures. It's incredible. But there's many more abilities in the verse that are overlooked in my opinion, or let's just say they are underappreciated, if that's a word. You get what I'm saying? I want to talk about 5 jutsus in the Narutoverse I think are severely underrated. Don't deep the numbering too much, the jutsus are in no order, so let's go. At number 5 is Deidara's C4 Karura. Deidara being a bomb specialist and one of the Akatsuki members makes a lot of sense why he would be powerful. But I feel like this particular technique of his isn't talked about enough. By creating a giant clay clone and it bursts into a smoke-like form, this C4 is basically microscopic bombs that enters the bloodstream when inhaled, because that's how tiny bombs are. And then after infiltrating the target, Deidara can detonate them on a cellular level. This bomb is a madness, cause 80% of the verse wouldn't even survive this if they got attacked with it. Sasuke got lucky cause he was sharp enough to use the Sharingan to see the bomb's area of effect. And he happened to have lightning chakra nature, which is the direct weakness of Deidara's clay, earth style. He was able to deactivate the bombs that got into his bloodstream. So you see just how nasty this is, a bomb that destroys on a cellular level. He's pretty overpowered and I feel like he should be talked about more often when considering the deadliest abilities in the verse. Moving on to the next jutsu on the list, and at number 4 is the mind-body transfer jutsu. This particular jutsu didn't get enough shine in part 1, but with the things it was used to accomplish in Shippuden, it easily earned its spot. Mind transfer jutsu is the signature technique of the Yamanaka clan, and it involves them projecting their subconscious into their targets and taking over their mind and body completely. This jutsu can also be used in a telepathic manner, in a way where the user can project their desired thoughts and communicate with other people subconsciously. Now, this is where shit gets real. Here are some of the crazy things done with this technique that makes it underrated. Inoichi used this move to enter the mind of a captured hidden range shinobi to get intel, so these Yamanaka clan members can just infiltrate your head and find out all your dirty little secrets. He also used this jutsu to project his thoughts to the minds of every shinobi in the alliance in the 4th Great Ninja War. Are you kidding me? That's literally tens of thousands of shinobi. This jutsu is insane. This is literally top tier shit no matter how you look at it. Later in the war, Ino herself also used this jutsu to broadcast the jutsu seal for Earth style to the entire shinobi alliance. One person did that, Ino did that. I mean, come on, being able to communicate with thousands of people telepathically is pretty mind-blowing, pun intended. But wait, there's even more. Did you know that this was the same move Ino used to invade Obito's mind to control his body and deflect the Bijudama of the 10 tails fired at Naruto and Killer Bee them? Yeah, that was mind transfer jutsu. And she did it again to Obito. Again. So I mean, you see, these feats are crazy. If y'all won't give this jutsu his flowers, I will. Moving on to number 3, and the next jutsu on the list is Shadow Possession. This is the signature jutsu of the Nara clan. The users of Kagimani manipulate their shadows with chakra and can possess another target by merging their shadow with theirs. So it affects the shadows, which means it's a hack's ability that ignores durability. Now, this jutsu has some crazy feats I think are overlooked, most likely because its users aren't the main characters or something. In part 1, Shikamaru was able to hold down sound ninjas that invaded Konoha along with Orochimaru using Shadow Possession. And he wasn't even close to the full mastery of this ability, but that's what he was able to do. We even see Shikamaru's dad, Shikaku, hold some of these sound ninjas down and kill them with the Shadow Strangle Jutsu. It's crazy. Or how Shikamaru could bind the sound form momentarily and even Tayuya for the most part of their fights. But it only gets crazier. This nigga Shikamaru had Hidan and Kakuzu running from this jutsu. Like, that's how you know your jutsu is crazy if Akatsuki members are avoiding you. In the war arc, Shikamaru was able to hold Obito down with this technique as well. And he could restrict the movement of the 10 tails when he was amped by KCM2 Naruto in the war as well. As an adult, he is able to completely restrict Kinshiki's movement. Yes, Kinshiki Otsutsuki, the same Kinshiki who was pressing Sasuke in Kaguya's dimension. The same Kinshiki with planetary statements. Yes, that one. Shikamaru was able to restrain not only him, Momoshiki as well. So put some respect on Kagimani no Jutsu. Moving on to number 2 on the list is the reverse summoning jutsu. This technique is basically summoning jutsu but in reverse. So with the normal kuchiyose, the shinobi summons the animal or summoning from their own location to where they are, and their presence usually involves a time limit. But in reverse kuchiyose, the summoning the user is in contract with can transport them to the other location, or the user straight up forces the reverse summoning. Now, what makes this jutsu crazy is its convenience. Reverse summoning is literally the ultimate escape plan. Like, the user can easily escape any confinement, like how Jiraiya uses it to just get to Mount Miyoboku, or even how Sasuke planned to use it to escape out of Obito's 6 red barrier in the 4th Great Ninja War. Everybody else was busy worrying about how they would get blasted to bits by those Bijudamas, while Sasuke could have just easily taken Naruto away with him using the reverse summoning. It's a very convenient ability, and every shinobi with a summoning can use it. It's really useful. Now, this is a hot take, but theoretically speaking, one could even use it to escape a different dimension. Now, I'm not exactly sure how it would bypass the space-time barrier, but potentially, just potentially, it could. Like I said, it's a hot take, just don't come for my neck. Now, next and final on the list, and at number 1, is the demonic illusion toad confrontation jutsu. This is a sound-based genjutsu used by the 2 great sages of Mount Miyoboku. They harmonize and they sing. When they start to sing that song, any motherfucker that hears it is trapped under the genjutsu. It's that simple. Now, you see, this jutsu is underrated for just 2 reasons. For one, its range. Unlike the Sharingan genjutsu, which for the most part requires eye-to-eye contact, this one is a sound-based genjutsu, and the harmony has a wide area of effects, so anyone who hears it is gone. We also saw Jiraiya and the Toad Sage used it to trap all 3 parts of pain at one time. It's ridiculous. Secondly, what makes this jutsu deadly and underrated is its lethality. According to the data books, this genjutsu straight up affects the mind, the psyche, straight up. It's a genjutsu so powerful that it can even warp space. This isn't like Tsukuyomi where it's a virtual reality that controls its own time and space. No, this demonic illusion warps reality space. That's crazy. So it's a very powerful technique. It's the strongest genjutsu of Mount Miyoboku of the Toads. And yeah, it even rivals the strongest Sharingan genjutsus as well. So this show is full of busted abilities here and there, but these 5 in particular stood out for me the most because of how powerful they are, and they are just not talked about enough in my opinion. So I decided to do it because I'm that guy. That's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like the video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel I beg, and turn on the post notifications. Follow me on social media platforms as well. Anything you want me to discuss, any topic you have for me that you want me to talk about, something to break down or analyze, especially in the big 3, just drop it down in the comments, let me know. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.